Luka Doncic is on an absolute tear, torching defenses, shattering expectations, and proving once again why he's one of the most lethal offensive weapons in the game today. But make no mistake, this isn't just another hot streak. This feels personal. This feels like a full-blown revenge tour, and the scariest part? It's working. Doncic is putting the league on notice, steamrolling his way through opponents with a killer instinct that screams unfinished business. But here's the twist: while Luka's dominance may be lifting the Mavericks on the surface, there's a growing sense that it's actually setting the stage for long-term consequences in Dallas. And one team watching it all unfold with interest? The Los Angeles Lakers. Yes, Lakers fans, whether Luka's run ends in glory or implosion, the purple and gold stand to benefit. Let's get into exactly how. Now, let's rewind the clock a bit. Just a couple seasons ago, Luka was visibly frustrated. A carousel of roster changes, disappointing playoff exits, questionable front office decisions, and lackluster support left many wondering whether Doncic's loyalty to the Mavericks would be tested. There were whispers, not always loud, but persistent, that if the Mavs couldn't surround him with a true contender, Luka might start looking elsewhere. Fast forward to now, and Luka is absolutely carrying this team. But look closely, and the pattern remains. He's putting up superhuman numbers night after night, but the weight of the entire franchise continues to fall squarely on his shoulders. Kyrie Irving's availability continues to be up and down, and the supporting cast, while improving in spurts, still lacks the kind of depth and defensive backbone needed to truly challenge for a title. It's Luka or bust every single game. And while fans in Dallas cheer on his heroics, the foundation remains shaky. It's a high-wire act, thrilling to watch, but dangerously unsustainable. Here's where things get interesting for the Lakers. The front office in LA has been watching this dynamic play out very carefully. LeBron James is nearing the twilight of his career, and the Lakers know that the next true superstar cornerstone must be identified not in 5 years, but now. The idea of Luka Doncic eventually growing disillusioned with the Mavericks and seeking a change of scenery isn't just fantasy, it's a scenario that's gaining traction behind the scenes across the league. And while Luka is currently locked into a long-term contract, we've seen time and again that when stars want out, contracts mean little. From Anthony Davis to Damian Lillard, superstar trades are shaped by player desires, not paperwork. Luka's public demeanor might be cool and composed, but behind closed doors, if Dallas falters again in the postseason, it could mark a turning point. And the Lakers, with their Hollywood allure, championship pedigree, and the ability to open up cap flexibility, could become a very attractive destination for the Slovenian superstar. But let's also consider the more immediate benefits. Luka's dominance is forcing the Mavericks to play high-stakes basketball every night. That level of reliance on one player doesn't just create fatigue, it exposes flaws. If Luka pulls off a deep playoff run this year, it's going to be nearly impossible for Dallas to retool around him quickly. They'll double down on current pieces, extend timelines on risky contracts, and sacrifice long-term assets to win now. That type of desperation opens doors for teams like the Lakers to pounce on trade opportunities, snag undervalued role players, or exploit cap inflexibility around the league. Conversely, if Dallas flames out again despite Luka's brilliance, it will deepen the narrative that the Mavericks are wasting one of the most generational talents in recent memory. That, too, benefits the Lakers because eventually, the conversation may shift from how can Luka win in Dallas to where can Luka actually win. And don't underestimate the pull of the Lakers brand. When stars around the league talk legacy, they talk rings, and when they talk rings, they look at places that consistently build around winning cultures. The Lakers, even through their ups and downs, remain one of the few franchises that can say, "We've done it. We've built around superstars and delivered titles." Doncic, who grew up idolizing legends like Kobe Bryant, has already spoken in the past about how much the Mamba mentality shaped his game. It's not hard to imagine that same mentality leading him down a path that crosses through the halls of Crypto.com Arena. Now, let's shift to the basketball side. Luka's game would thrive in the Lakers system. With Anthony Davis already in place as a defensive anchor and two-way star, Luka could slot in as the offensive engine, orchestrating plays, running pick and rolls, and exploiting mismatches with ease. Imagine Luka with a more balanced roster, strong defenders, and a coaching staff that doesn't ask him to carry the entire load for 82 games and a playoff run. The pressure would be shared, the game more fluid and the success more sustainable. The Lakers have learned that building a super team with fit and chemistry in mind, not just star power, is the key. Luka would be surrounded by veterans who know how to win and young role players who understand their job. That's a formula we've seen work before. But let's not get ahead of ourselves for now. Luka's revenge tour is still ongoing. He's silencing critics, redefining clutch play, and showing the world what happens when a generational player enters his prime with something to prove. And while Mavericks fans hope this run ends in a championship, Lakers fans should be paying close attention, because whether Luka stays in Dallas and the Mavs compromise their future trying to keep up, or he gets fed up and starts looking west, the Lakers are in position to benefit. It's a long game, but make no mistake, is watching. So what's next? Will Luka drag the Mavs to a Cinderella finish and double down on his loyalty to Dallas? Or will another early playoff exit, more roster inconsistency, and the ever-present grind of carrying a franchise finally push him toward a fresh start? Either way, Lakers fans, you need to stay locked in, because the ripple effects of Luka's revenge tour are being felt across the league, and the winds of change could be blowing in LA's favor. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay ahead of every twist in the NBA offseason, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single update. The Lakers are always in the mix, and with Luka Doncic rewriting the script in Dallas, the next blockbuster moment could be just around the corner. Stay tuned, and as always, go Lakers!